That's why we gotta burn the newspaper to activate that. And technically not incorrect. I'll show.
Mommy, listen, it's a robot man.
Mission code 1318-2220. 60 degrees, 55 minutes, north latitude, 101 degrees, 57 minutes, east longitude. Cycle repeat, please record information. Recording will terminate. Transmission code 1318. Barney, what did you do to it?
I fixed it.
But how?
Press last and lots.
It's my robot. Quick, Mommy, write it down. The robot told you to. Told you to. Told you to. No, honey, this isn't for us. It's an old weather station, Dad, I think.
You get rid of the snow?
I think they were keeping an eye on the snow, yes.
Maybe we can get rid of the snow. I won't be sicky anymore.
Barney, please record information. Recording will terminate. Oh, fine. There, I've written it all down on the back of this old picture in the book. I'll leave it here in case by some chance a genius meteorologist comes along, shall I?
Meteor stop the snow?
Something like that, sweetheart. Anyway, Barney, be a good boy and turn the robot off again. We need to get your medicine.
Okay, Mommy, does this one have bat race too?
I don't think so, honey. Thank you, Barney. Come on, then. Alright. A little gunpowder, Mary. Let's fuse. Hey, Barney?
Yes, Mommy?
You go outside and cover your ears.
Are you gonna shoot a gun again?
Something like that, sweetheart, yes.
Careful, Mom.
I will, sweetheart. I'm going to make sure I'm safe, but I'd like you to stay outside just in case.
Hey, Mommy.
Kaboom flume!
That was scary, Mommy.
Worked, Barney. You're gonna be okay. Bart. Barney?
Mommy, I don't want to go down in the dark place.
Of course you don't. Silly Mommy just got overexcited. Listen, I've got this pad of paper I've been keeping for you. There's some pencils over there. Why don't you go draw something?
Hey, Mommy.
Right then. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Not again. So this is who I think it is. Best not to think about it. Some kind of strange machine. It looks like a monitoring station or something. Enough of that, though. I need to find it. Probably somewhere in here. Wow, there's loads of junk. Let me just... That. Whoa, shit. Hey, kid. What are you doing all alone here? Barney, shit.
Doing some drawings.
Oh, yeah? What you drawing?
Yes, this is Mommy.
Oh, young man.
Not done yet.
Oh, I see. What's your name, son?
Barney.
I'm York. You can call me Yorkie. Shit, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Christ, look at this kid. That's our lady to the left of him. You okay, kid?
Head hurts.
Oh, Christ, he's coughing up blood. Huh. Where your parents, Barney?
My daddy is. He's outside into the lake.
Shit, he's gotta be one of the polar boys. Get shit, Alice. Thank gun, bullets. Gotta help Barney. Got it. Only one, though. Shit. And we found the other one, though, so we can clack. Hey, Barney, listen. I got a daughter about your age. Would you like to come? Yeah, I think you two would be great friends.
I have to wait for it.
The shotgun-toting daddy can blow their heads the fuck off. Yeah, D, let's bail. Shit, man. Please watch your language in front of the boy. Fuck this kid, D. Fuck you. You're dead men walking, coming back here. Dead men walking. Bullets have no issue. York, please calm down. Kid, yes, they have an issue with us. Think they were just gunning for Caleb and Jake, but way back when? You see us around here, the kid breathes a word. We're history. You lay a hand on this child, York. I swear to God, I'll fucking head off, you piece of shit. Barney, can you do me a huge favor? What? Tell anyone we were here, Barney. We were just stopping by to pick up a couple of things, but well, we'll get out of your way now. I need to tell your daddy about us. And hey, you've got some real artistic talent there.
I got better before.
Bonnie, when I was about your age, whenever I got really down, I felt sad or hopeless, my father would take me to one side. You know what he'd say to me?
Huh.
He'd say, son, Brussels sprouts survive through the winter, tomatoes turn to juice. Are you a tomato or a Brussels sprout? I shout, Daddy, I'm a Brussels sprout.
Hee, that's silly. Sprouts are yucky.
Aren't they just? There, see. That put a smile on your face, didn't it? Always were for me, too. Look after yourself, Barney. Maybe one day you'll get to play with my daughter. I think she'd like that. Fucking don't touch my son. Don't fucking touch my son. That's all, boss. They know he was back here. Leave it, York. He's not got long. We're done here.
Mommy?
Thank goodness. Barney, are you okay?
Okay, Mommy, the Batman were here.
I know, honey. Just stay out of sight and I'll grab the medicine. We're almost through this. Okay. Junk, useless crap. Aha, here we go. Shit, here's the close this up. Thank God. Barney's gonna be up. Uh-oh. What? God. Oh, please, God, no. Fucking useless. It's insulin. The medicine is insulin. That sucks. Did then you accept that? What? Goodbyes, I guess. Maybe it's what we deserve. No, I'm not giving up. Nobody deserves. What then? We can't really just up and walk out of here. You know what? That's exactly what we're gonna do. At least you kept your sense of humor. Alice, I'm serious. We haven't endured everything we have just so we can freeze to death in a prison miles underground. We haven't. It's not meant to end like this. There has to be a way out. It doesn't work like that. There isn't some kind of grand design or cosmic plan. Fate doesn't can and will die here. Accept it. No, there might be no such thing as fate, but that's what I mean. There are some things I haven't told you. Oh, this should be interesting. You can just get out of these cells. I think I can get us out of here. A pretty big if, isn't it? What are you going to do? Submit a court ticket asking politely this time? Maybe we should both go and hammer the emergency devices again. Do it right? Right? Alice, shut the fuck up. Let me think. Oh, look, your dark side is showing, is it, Richard? Maybe you should try rattling the doors a bit. Yell fire and hope they feel bad. That's it, fire. Being mean and sarcastic, Richard. I thought you might have picked up on that. No. Remember the handbook? Where it said emergency devices weren't appropriate for use in a fire? Yes, but I looked and it didn't say anything else about it. Remarkably unhelpful. Why do you think that might have been, then? They haven't thought of it, I expect. No, because they wouldn't have mentioned it at all. It probably opens the doors when you start a fire. Think about what this place was really designed for, Alice, and think about who the handbook is for. They don't explain because they don't want us to know, and for the rich bastards who get to use this place afterwards, it'll be self-explanatory when it happens. What are you thinking? Well, there's only one thing I can think they'd want to hide in terms of emergency procedure. One thing that might encourage people to start fires. Cell doors open? Well, doesn't it make perfect sense? Kind of, but... Wait, so what? We just set ourselves on fire? Just in case? First of all, how? It's not like we're allowed matches in here. And secondly, what happens if it doesn't work? We'll burn to death. Then we really won't be getting out of here. You'd already resigned yourself to freezing and starving to death. I'd imagine fire would be quicker. What's the harm? And we probably don't even need fire. Those things on the ceiling, they're not heat detectors. They're smoke detectors. If we can create a little bit of smoke, that might be enough. And the how part? I don't know. That's what I need to think about. I suppose we do. And suppose we do find a way. What then? What? That's only one set of bars down. I told you. Once we're out of these cells, I can handle the rest. I don't know, Richard. Alice, listen to me. For all these months, I've thought, no, I'll wait out my sentence after all. But you know what? You were right. People just do what they need to do in order to survive. Not, Alice. It's no different at all. If we stay in here, we die. If we don't, we'll probably live. Might as well take that opportunity. Survival of the fittest, Alice. That's all it is. So, are you with me? Okay. Okay, right then. There's got to be a way to get some smoke on the go. Let me think. I am going to check real quick to see. Um, I'm checking to see how many how many of the achievements are level. Boiling. Oh. We just got we just got number 8. And there are 11 total, so I think I'm actually gonna try and push through to the end here. It looks like there's a bunch of achievements tied to making different choices, but we'll just keep this run going here. So we gotta make some fire. So I got sheep. Um, oh, that's water from the shower frozen on the floor. Toothbrush cup. Glass cup, freezing touch, just like everything else around here. Okay. Get rid of the book. This hay. No point in submitting a ticket. Alright. We have a glass. Dang, damn it. Somewhere we could break it. No, fill it with water. Okay. Throw it on the TV to cause some sparks. There's everything good on anyway. Got it. Okay. Damn it. What's going on, Richard? I can't see any blazing furnace just yet. A few sparks. That was it. Wow, these things are safe. So what now? Hang on, there's another option. It's riskier, but no. No, it'll be fine. Get us out, I'm sure of it. Are we going to release the blue smoke? Not like we can submit any more tickets. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, whoa. Richard, what's that? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just, Aren't these sheets supposed to be fire resistant? What happened to those standards? Why aren't you opening? Richard, what have you done? Well, I got a fire going, but, are you saying your cell is on fire after all? Kinda, yeah. Kinda. The bars aren't opening. Fuck's sake, Richard, I knew this was a bad idea. It certainly seems that way. Well, can't you put it out? I mean, oh, fuck, with what, Alice? I have a small cup. A small cup to put out that fire? Standing right next to a bucket. There's a hole in it. Oh, for... Hang on, let me just... Ah! Shit. Oh, Richard, what's happening? It's no use. I can't get to the bathroom and now half the lights have gone out. Right, so... I guess this is it, huh? Alice, I'm so sorry. I was so certain. Yes, you were. Like you said, I'm sure burning is quicker than freezing. Alice, listen to me. I need to tell you something. I've not been entirely... What's that? That sounds like doors sliding open. No, is it? Oh my god, Richard, I think the cell doors are open. Yes, they are. Yes, we're out, I told you. Okay, Richard, don't gloat. Come on. I believe I almost forgot this again. Fuck that book, though. There's 2 more numbered achievements. Can't believe we're out. What were you gonna tell me? What? There was something you needed to tell me. Did I? Yeah, you did. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not important now. We're getting out. We can see our families again. I bet Barney will be so happy to see you. He'll love hearing about your daring escape from a burning prison. And here's the thing. I know a place, outside the zones, but it's safe. Some of my old squad are holed up there. Nobody knows about it, Alice. We've got food, medical supplies, everything. Get our kids and just go. Disappear. We can start a new life there, Alice. Alice? Weird, What is it? What's wrong? There won't be any new life, Richard. No fresh starts. It's not that simple. You might be able to escape what you've done, but I can't. What are you talking about? Of course you can. We'll make it. Alice, trust me. No, Richard, you don't understand. Either she killed those 2 guys, or she put Barney out of his misery. Such a brave boy. Barney, sweetheart, can you hear me? Barney? Barney, for fuck's sake, why are you doing this to me? He did. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I just wish there was something I could do. Something I could give him. Anything. Just a token gesture. But what? What can I do? Father. Did like the tea. I could give him the car. Yeah, so that's it. Oh, okay, so we don't want to go upstairs. Never been religious, but I suppose if there's a time to give it a go. What am I supposed to do? I just need someone to tell me. I don't know anymore. Oh god, look at me. I'm standing at a fucking weather station, or whatever this eventually was, talking to myself. But the Lord will hear. Wait, who's there? You seem uncomfortable being here. I have good reason. Church is a safe place. It's a haven from the horrors that exist outside. And here, no one will judge you, and nothing can harm you. I don't think the elements respect religion too much. Or do the gangs, for that matter. And anyway, wasn't this place converted into a weather station? Ah, but can you find God's presence anywhere you choose? I don't believe in God. Hell, if I did before, I certainly don't now. Or if you felt I was pressuring you to believe. That isn't why I'm here. Why are you here? Just sitting in the confessional waiting for people to come by? I'm here because we're all in this boat together, sailing towards our destiny. I'm here because people need... After all, that's a person who's desperate. Yeah, you could say that. Come, speak. Oh, no, I don't do confession. I'm not a Catholic. I don't even believe... This isn't about Catholicism. It isn't about faith. It isn't even about confession. To confess, you need sins. Is anything truly sinful anymore? Exactly. So, don't have any option to go anywhere else, so... As in the game is literally railroading me. There we go. Now, I hope you don't mind my asking, but I do prefer to address people by name. You don't have to give me a real one, of course. No, it's okay. I'm Alice. Alice. So tell me, Alice, what would you like to discuss? Who are you? What's your story? If this isn't about faith, are you even a priest? Why do you ask? Funnily enough, I have trouble trusting people these days. I'm a man. Survivor just like you. Sometimes, when it's safe, I take walks by the lake or visit the graveyard. That's all you do? No capturing or killing or... No, no, rest assured. I have no intention of doing anything like that. Not unless I truly have to. The people who'd have you believe they truly have to do that every day. They're scum. I hate them all. Ah, but for all our differences, we're all the same, aren't we? We're all just trying to exist for another day. See the sun rise in the morning, then see it set once more. My survival makes people do terrible things. Terrible is subjective. What do you speak? My son and I were held captive in a basement for been attacked. Just a few weeks ago, some men tried to take him from this very building. My partner was killed by a mob of men who were stealing from us. They took our food. We barely had enough as it was. I think I have a pretty good idea of what terrible means. Kill in order to stay alive? What? People are only responsible for their actions as long as they're in control of a situation, wouldn't you say? Don't? After which point, we turn to our instincts to get by. We are but animals, Alice. Do what we need to do. Kill me now if, say, we had food and you were hungry? I'd try to reason with you. I'd see if we could trade. Most of all, I'd invite you to share what I had. I hope that you would reciprocate. If I had nothing? Alice, you must understand. These are not times in which we can always afford to think long. For you, though, you are safe. My son, he... Go on. Sick, like really sick. He needs medication so badly, but at this stage I don't even know if it would help, and I mean... You don't have any, do you? He's so unwell. You know where I might find some medication? Must. But you help people. Do. Right? Oh, Alice, I'm very sorry, but I don't think anyone has seen any kind of medication for months now. And if you could, so Eddie, where do you think it would be? Simply lying around on the floor for anyone to pick up? The gangs have monopolized it. Pay hundreds for a single pill. No one has that sort of money. Well, quite. Also, the money would be meaningless now. Not like it means much to begin with! Oh, who am I kidding? Hopeless. He's gonna die. He's already dying. What am I gonna do? We're all each other has, and I'm in so much pain. You can tell. He can't move. He can't speak. All he does is sleep or moan in agony. I can't take it anymore, but what would I do without him? Surely, though, you've coped with loss before. What the fuck? This is different. This is my son. How old is your child, Alice? 5. Why do you laugh? Why do you laugh? If he were here and he could speak, he'd be telling me off right now. 5.5, he'd say. Children on that pedantry, especially when it comes to months on their age. So he's 5.5. Is he aware of what's going on, or rather, was he, before he became unwell? Barely, or maybe, I don't know. He must have had an idea, but I always tried to protect him from the world. He was born into a world that was rapidly going to shit. Oh, by the time he could form memories, everything was completely fucked. He barely remembers his dad. Most of his life we either lived in a horrible, dirty shelter, or we were homeless. I often wish I'd never brought him into this world. Hell, I've even wished I could take him out of it. No, I can't think like that. Can I? Natural for a mother to want to protect her child, even if it would mean doing something unthinkable. No one can tell you how to deal with this, Alice. It's one of those things in life you must work out for yourself. But, and I know you don't believe, and I'm not pressuring you to do so, I know God will help you make it. Come here often? To the church, I mean. I'm here quite a lot, yes. I have been for a while, in fact. Oh, what? Since before it was a weather station? Around the same time, perhaps. But for me, it's always been both, not one or the other. I worked here for a time. Wow, a religious scientist. I believe the two can coexist. I am no fool, Alice. I don't dispute the systems that have delivered to us all these years of snowfall. I don't believe it to be punishment from above, as many do. But I believe it is something we have to do our best to cope with. So, what? You're trying to turn this place back into a church again? Well, as I say, my belief is that science and spirituality can exist side by side. And sometimes people come, and I do what I can. I can watch the snow. I can observe the weather. The way it changes subtly, but substantially enough to make a difference. The temperature, the wind. And when I'm not doing that, I can pray. I can help others who are seeking guidance, or just a conversation to pass the lonely hour. Well, the mess here, it really is a beautiful little building, I have to say. Not too grand, just right. Feels... I've always thought the same. It's one of the reasons I enjoyed it when my work brought me here. In fact, it always felt homelier than when we were actually housed, a building up the way, on the other side of the woods. That building and this place I've seen some truly some nasty things in their time, but then it's all about survival and seeing another day. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I still want to push through. I guess we could talk about the weather. It sounds like the biggest cliche in the world, but I suppose it's pretty apt. Unlike many, I never tire about talking about the weather. How did all this happen? How could I have missed it? For all the technological know-how that we have, and for all the scientific advancements that we've made, there are still things we miss. In fact, the weather has always moved in mysterious ways. Humanity used to believe it was sent from a higher power in order to praise or punish us. Today we know otherwise, but in many ways it's almost like a god in itself. It has the power to give life and to take it away. Funny to think, isn't it, that some parts of the world are uninhabitable because it's too hot? At least, I assume that's still the case. Yes, as far as I know, acres of blistering desert, so parched that nothing can survive. I suppose we have it lucky. Again, climate change, baby! You love to see it. Not love to see it. Fuck isn't a word I'd use. Ooh. We will get there. Actually, I'd better go. I'm sorry, I just need to get out of here. Very well, tell me. If you do not wish to speak with God, is there anything you could speak with? Barney got sick, and no, there's no one. Yeah, except my partner, I suppose. Barney was nagging me about his dad a while ago. Went to visit a grave. Just a grave, not his grave. Barney doesn't know, of course. But I just want to do something to help. And did it? What? Hope. Him? Probably. Me? Actually, I don't know. You know what? Maybe it did. Perhaps you should talk to your partner now. I'm a firm believer in the value of family. Your partner will always be the person from whom you seek guidance. You're right. You're very welcome. Alice? Yeah? I am not here to tell you what to believe. We have free will for a reason, and your views are just as valid as mine, or anyone else's. I always follow those beliefs. However, I hope you will take some solace in the knowledge that I will be praying for you. And I do believe, even if things seem bleak, or if they become unfathomably hard to handle, that there is someone looking out for you, someone guiding the way. I wish you the very best of luck. Hey. Christ, I feel stupid. Not even you down there. I don't even know if you even got a proper fucking burial. Sorry. Couldn't exactly stick around. I don't know who was really down there. The whole place is full of unmarked graves. So fucking much. Not a day goes by when I don't. Why did you have to be so goddamn brave? Why did you have to go and do the right thing? Why can't it have rubbed off on me? If you were here right now, you'd put your arm around me and tell me your plan. You knew what to do. You always did. Hell, if you were here right now, maybe this wouldn't have happened at all. Barney wouldn't be sick, and we would be stuck here in the middle of this fucking power play between God knows who. It's all your goddamn fault, you know. You always had things sorted. Always knew the best way forward. The world no longer has a place for people like you, Mark. It's all just chaos these days. Maybe it's better you're not around to see. Mark, our son is sick. Oops. Back the mic there. Really, really sick. Tried to help him. Christ, I fucking tried. And I'm sure some of this is my fault, but look at it. Look at the state of this fucking world. If it hadn't been pneumonia, it would have been something else. Found medicine, but it was no good. The only people around for miles are mercenaries and murderers. Nobody left to turn to. I'm suffering, Mark, and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I can't stand to see him going through this. You remember? Early in our relationship, my depression came back. I was gonna take my own life. Came over unexpectedly that night and found me there, pills in hand. Remember what you made me promise? That no matter what, I'd never give up on myself again. That I'd keep living for you. Myself? First time in years, I feel like breaking that promise. But then I remember your face that night, for how I broke your heart, and I can't. And then I look at Barney and see that our special, amazing, wonderful life. I see that special, amazing, wonderful life that we created together. I look at him now, and he's suffering, and he's not going to stop suffering. I know what I can do to stop it. No? You always knew. What the hell should I do? I should never have been a mother, should I? He always said to me, Alice, it'll be fine once he comes along. Stop fretting. Well, that turned out well, didn't it? Couldn't make this up. You were always my rock, always telling me everything was going to be alright, that I'd do okay, that I'd be a good mother. And you know what's the worst part? The worst goddamn part of all this? I know exactly what you'd say if you were here. You'd tell me that I'm stronger than I think, that I don't give myself enough credit, that I'm far too hard on myself. You always did that. Looks like I finally proved you wrong, huh? Doesn't feel like a victory at all. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Answer me, you fucker. Answer me. Well, this is how it is. This is how it ends. Well, getting a little railroady, but it's our serious business, Barney. We dead. Barney, how you feeling, sweetie? Oh no, he ain't dead. God, oh Christ. Barney, sweetheart, your mommy's brave, fierce lion. Made me happier than anything else in this world. Sorry, baby. I'm sorry we brought you into this hell. They're better. We all did. Barney, I love you very, very much. Oh, Jesus. Well, I kind of called that at least halfway through. Alice, I am so sorry. Fuck. It's okay. You've had a long time to come to terms with it. I've had a long time to come to terms with it. Maybe you understand why I've lost hope. I understand. And I'm sorry. Again. Come so far, though. Alice. I guess the least I can do is make sure you don't screw up getting us out of here. Oh, wow. Well, that's why we're not getting any responses. This is not how I remember it. Well, I think we'd safely say he's been hanged, either by himself or by someone else. It was worth seeing if there's anything of use on his person. There's units with loads of blinking lights. I think they were triggered by the emergency devices. I think we weren't the only ones to activate them. Not sure why there's a blood trail here. Probably not a good sign. I might have his login stick. Computer terminal. Looks secure. Can't even figure out what the login procedure is. Take him down. There's a whole block that's completely turned off, which is worrying. Got anything useful in his pockets? Aha, what's this? A pocket mirror? Not what I was hoping for. I guess he liked taking care of his appearance. You there? That would work. Alright, well, we can try fucking with it. I have no idea how to even log into this thing. Any ideas, Alice? How should I know? Fair enough. On the laser, we'll have to deactivate those first. That could work, but I'll need more mirrors. Oh, it's a brick. There we go. Think carefully before you do anything with that, Richard. What? Oh, nothing. Match this up a bit. Huh? See, Richard putting mirrors over the lasers? I thought they only worked in the movies. Not at all. It's perfectly logical. So careful now. Bingo. 1 down, 3 to go. I feel like maybe you could have let her use the mirror to take a look at herself. Alright, so now we need to get... Shit, what was it? I only need one. Richard, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Right, okay, don't freak out, alright? I need to tell you some things. Listening. Okay, look, that place I mentioned before I put myself in here, I had a bit of a deal going down. Just something that would make life tiny bit better for a lot of people, but it went slightly south. I gave myself up so I could lie low until all this blew over. There are people on the outside working on it. Everything's fine. Don't worry. We had a man on the inside in this place. Are you shitting me? No, the plan always was. If I needed to get out, it wouldn't be too hard. A carelessly unlocked cell, tag of the keypad, no one would ever be able to point the finger. The guy had been feeding us access codes for a while. Why? It deals with this place, too. We're actually not far from the storage bunker. It just made things easier if we could slip in and out unnoticed. He'd radio through the code. Sometimes we'd come and trade supplies. So naturally, when I had the opportunity to turn myself in, it was a relief to know there was a friendly face waiting for me. So I did need to get out in a hurry. Wait, so this entire time you've been here of your own volition? Well, mostly, yeah, I mean, sure. I wanted to face up to what I'd done. But it's a safe place, too. So they say, the safest in the world. What the hell is this deal you're talking about, then? It's not important, really. I'll explain properly when we're out. What? Is it trading? I mean, Christ, it's not like the government bothers... It's not like the government bothers us anymore, is it? Okay, fine. Punch in the code and we'll get out of here. So, here's the thing. There's a security exploit in this particular lock system. The way it caches in the memory, it's possible to make it so any previous access code works. Pretty simple. Alright, so do it. Well, that's the problem. I, don't recall any of the access codes. It was alright when there was someone else here I could have asked. Right, so now we're stuck here. No, hold on. Let me think. They're only 8 digits long. I must be able to remember one of them. Think, Richard, think. Richard? Yes? Photo. What? Why? Give it to me. No, why? I don't think you're in any position to be questioning me, are you? Alice, please, that's all I have. Oh, relax, Richard. I'm not going to destroy it. Okay, but I don't understand. It's distracting him. Or he maybe wrote something on it. 13180. Alice? Would you shut up and unlock the door, Richard? I'm sick of this place. Alice, how long? Just fucking do it. How would she know? Here. We're free. So what now? We should probably talk. Done a lot of talking, don't you think? Maybe too much. I don't want to talk right now. I think we should. I know. Alice, you don't seem okay. I mean, I understand, but come on. We're out. I know where we are. I know how to get to safety, and we can work out what to do from there. I know, Richard, it's just... Like I say, what now? Back to surviving? Barely making it? Back to doing all those awful things we have to do to survive? Alice, listen. When I was a kid, really young boy, whenever I used to get really down, when I feel really hopeless, my father would take me to one side. You know what he'd say to me? No. I knew their paths crossed in that area somehow. Say, Richard, Brussels sprouts survive through the winter. Tomatoes turn to juice. And are you a tomato or a Brussels sprout? And I'd say, Daddy, I'm a Brussels sprout. What? Not even a smile? Well, can't win them all, I guess. Just go then. So he was part of that ring. And they refer to him as boss. He is the Sarge. Gotta be. And he brought his kid. His wife was probably the dead on arrival. Although I don't know why, again, I don't know why they would have added her to the register. I just think I'm a terrible person. I don't think you're a terrible person, Richard. I think the world is a terrible, awful place. And people do terrible things. That isn't what I expected you to say. You'd understand. I understood. So yeah, that place is his hideout. He doesn't know they're all dead. She does. Or actually, no, he would know they're all dead if they came back to look for the kid. Crazy, isn't it? How two lives can collide like snowflakes falling in the wind. Chance encounters, fate, or coincidence. I don't believe in fate at all. You know that. Neither do I. It wasn't how it must have looked. It really wasn't. The people we took in, they wouldn't have survived by themselves. The Polars, they may not have been the nicest of people, but they were providers. They gave them clothes, food, shelter. Could have been worse. A lot worse. Oh, great. We're justifying slavery now. And by dealing with them, by trading with them, well, we helped a whole lot more than we could have done otherwise. That's how you see it? You took away their choice, Richard. They starved to death, you know, upstairs. What choice did they have then? That wasn't my fault. God, Alice, you don't understand. I had no choice. It wasn't long after that day in the church. I got tired of running, turned myself in. I wanted to make up for that what Jake and Caleb had done. And in the process get clothes, food, shelter, imprisonment, safety. Familiar. Don't try to paint this as self-sacrifice, Richard. You were hiding from the mess you caused. You don't understand. Okay, so. For Sarah and Joss. Pullers, they made sure my family would be taken care of, like, properly. None of this forged medicine. None of these scraps of food. They helped me get into the zone. Christ, we would have all gotten to the zone. One girl, Lucy, she was our ticket. Caleb and Jake, they fucked things up for a lot of people when they killed her. So, yeah. Lucy was the one making the noise. And they did end up caving her head in. Joss now? You know what you've done for Sarah? No, she suspected. Sarah said some things after the guys did what they did. This guy showed up. This fucking guy. He was looking for Lucy. Before we got to him, he saw Sarah and told her what we were. I told my little girl her father was a monster. It was over then. They took what I provided and left. I deserved it. No, I deserved it. None of us deserve any of it. No, that's right. You don't deserve this. Barney didn't. Barney, Richard, say you got to him. Tried to talk to him, tried to explain. Lucy would have been safe. If he'd only listened. Polars aren't bad people, Alice. Just men and women like you and me. They have to in order to survive. The whole world is chaos. I wonder about that sometimes. Everything's so chaotic, but we were brought together, our lives intertwined, and we were given a second chance. Is that why you brought me here, Richard? For a second chance? So, what? You'll keep me safe? I could be your new bargaining chip? What? Alice, it's not like that. I just want to make everything right. Oh, sure, you big, brave men and your desire to right all the wrongs of the world, no matter how many people get hurt in the process. Can you change the weather, Richard? Can you help people? Can you help the people you left to starve? Can you bring Barney back? Don't talk to me about making everything right. I'm sorry. You know me, Alice. You know I'm not a monster, right? Richard? Yeah? Before whatever comes next, we decide how to proceed. Before we decide how to proceed, can I ask one thing? Sure. Say goodbye. I still have no idea who's really. It was, I don't want to know. Sorry. In the end, it didn't change anything. It doesn't really matter where you're rotting. The earth will swallow you no matter where you are. Alice. Oh, sweetheart. I know Mommy hasn't been to visit in a long time, and I'm sorry. I hope you're okay now, Barney. Warm and not sick. Playing with Daddy. I hope the sun's shining and the snow's all melted, and you're looking down and having lots of wonderful adventures with Daddy. And I know that. I love you, Barney. I love you so much. I'll always love you, and I hope you've forgiven me. Mommy will be back to see you soon. Promise. What the? I buried it here, Richard, with my son. Your daughter's keepsake box. How's that for irony? Not loaded. Oh, it's loaded. Alice, you said you understood me. You understood why I did what I did. And I do. I understand just fine. I killed my own son, Richard, rather than watching him suffer. I understand all too well the lengths people will go to. So why this? You and I are very different, Richard. Understanding you doesn't change that. I'll hear the gunshot, even from this distance. We'll come for you. Good at running away. Always have been. Alice, you don't have to do this. Hope we can come up with a plan. Maybe you and I could... A plan? Okay, I'm listening. The Polars, they won't help us without some kind of payment. But what if... I told you about my storehouse, right? Yorkie should be there. You meet up with him. Get some of the supplies. Go to the Polars. I see. Then you and I can get away from here together? Yeah. Just us. Meet up with Sarah and Joss. Someplace safe. We just need... Look down. That is what the bullet in the box is for. Got his ass. I feel like without that, he'd probably betray me anyway. Or betray her. Kind of playing us both. I do like the kind of bait and switch. where you think he's going to be the protagonist and switch it up. Oh, Molly Carroll did the PR for that? It was with Chucklefish for a while, I think. Always gotta have a little Kevin McLeod. Yeah, I'm guessing there's multiple endings depending on whether you get that bullet and some other things. Oh yeah, she went for Justice for All. Cool. There we go. That was right. Analog. Okay, it's not as old as I thought it was. Alright, well I'm gonna have to do some achievement hunting at some point. Still a fair amount left, I think.